What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I'm an addict, and my sobriety date is July 13th of 2015. And this is my channel. So I wanted to pop on and go live with you guys and talk about some stuff that I have been dealing with. And I want to know if you guys can relate. So what I'll do is I'm going to share this video to let people know that we're live, because you know YouTube, with all the people that are home right now, I think YouTube is struggling to send out notifications to people. So I'm going to be my own notifier, so that way I can let everybody know that we are up and popping. We are going to have a live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll tell you something that I'll wait until everybody gets here. Let me wait. Hey, Mama. I was just sending out notifications. What's up, girl? For some reason, YouTube is just not sending out any of my notifications, you guys, at all. At all. Hey, Scotty. Hey, hi at last. What's up, you guys? Hey, Deidre. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, come on in, you guys. Come on in. What I'm going to do is send everybody notifications that we're live if they want to come hang out. So, hey, Shay, I miss you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I miss you, girl. How's everybody doing? How's everybody holding up, you guys? I hope you guys are all holding up well. We're about to talk about how I'm holding up. So, and you know, I really focus on trying to be positive and, you know, uplifting to you guys, but I need to talk. Okay, so what's up, everybody? So I have been wanting to talk about this for a couple days, and I just didn't want to bring everybody down and, you know, get everybody kind of discouraged. But okay, so one of the main things that I've been struggling with, so first of all, let me just say this. I think it's really important to practice gratitude. That's one of the things that's really helping me to get through this. I keep reminding myself how much I have to be grateful for. School with was very sick and needed a ventilator and couldn't get one. I am so sorry, Deidre. I am so sorry. I try to practice gratitude, you guys. I try to wake up every morning and remember like what my life was when I was in addiction and how much I have to be grateful for now. So that way, like, I won't like just sit in that uncomfortable feeling of feeling like I'm worthless, feeling hopeless. Okay, because I have those feelings sometimes. Hey, Great Dane. And especially right now with all this crap that's going on, okay, let me just say it like it is. I already struggle, you guys, with being hard on myself because I was an addict when my son was born. I beat myself up about it. I'll never be able to make up to him that time that I was in my active addiction. I know it was a short time, but y'all have to understand how hard that was for me and how hard it is for me still to remember what I put my son through and how I got him taken from me. And it's one of the things I will never forget. So just take what I'm saying and remember, like, I'm hard on myself. I beat myself up, especially with everything that's been going on. Okay. Especially with having had my son taken away when I was in my addiction. So I'm extra hard on myself. All right. Another thing is, like, it's really been gloomy here. It's been raining. It's raining right now. It's just really bad, overcast, and the sinuses. Hey, Missa, will you do me a favor, girl? Will you share this video over to our Real Talk Recovery Facebook page? And if Cindy Moore, will you share this video into pages you know too? That would be really, really awesome. Thanks, guys. So I really want to talk about this because I know a lot of women know what I'm talking about, and you guys might be able to relate too if you have kids. Okay, so I went into this whole, like, we're going to be on lockdown quarantine thing with positive mindset. I was like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to handle this. What's up, G Rod Uncut? Hey Ash, hey fam, hey Margie. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it, okay? And like I said, I really try to focus on being positive and uplifting because I want you guys to not have to come here and be bogged down, because I know you're already probably feeling bogged down. But we're just going to have a come to Jesus moment right now, and I'm going to share with you guys how I've been feeling and what I don't show you guys 95% of the time. Okay, this is that 5% that I'm going to sit here and just share with you guys the way I'm feeling and let it all out. All right, I am overwhelmed. I feel like I'm a piece of shit. I feel like I'm the worst mom. So my son, their school is sending home all these things that we need to do with the kids, all these assignments, all these, they're called AMI assignments. And it's just stuff like do math, do reading, do language, do science, and you have to send it in to show the teacher that you've been doing it, right? And so I don't know if you guys know this about my son, but he's very, very smart, like really smart. But he does not like working with me on his homework. He gets frustrated with me. He gets annoyed with me. It's just not a good time. It doesn't end up working out. You know what I mean? And so I've been trying to just do our lessons in intervals, like 15-minute intervals, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes here. But you guys, these things that they're sending home and expecting us mothers who are at home with our kids on lockdown, they expect us to be able to keep our children occupied through all this and do all this homework with them. Okay, my son is in kindergarten. And so I went ahead and I called some of the other moms some of Nate's friends' moms to talk to them. And they're all like doing the assignments and sending them in. And so of course I've been staying on top of Nate, but it's hard because I feel like I feel like I'm this sucks, and I don't know how to get him to want to do his homework in this situation. You know what I mean? It's just little homework, you guys, like doing math problems and reading. And so what I've been trying to do is think of problems like this. There was 3 llamas crossing the street. If 2 llamas make it across the street and 1 doesn't, how many llamas didn't make it across, or whatever it is, like that? And so today we had a video chat with his um, teacher. Okay. We all the kids, it was like a Zoom meeting. And what we were doing was we were doing a show and tell. My son was so embarrassed to do show and tell. It's like because it was like a video, he got so nervous, he started crying, his face turned red. And I was like, "Why are you afraid? This is it was his classroom, you know?" And so I felt like I'm failing him. I feel like I'm not doing a good job, you know? Um, so it's just, and that stresses me out. Okay. That's stressing me out because I want to make sure that he does well. Okay. So this is, okay, those are all good ideas. So Cindy and Margie, let me tell you guys what I have figured out that I think we're going to do. So there's me, this girl named Nicole and her son Brooks, this girl named Annie and her son Ethan, and then Porter's mom, Ella's mom. And I think what we're gonna do, and I've been asking them, is I was thinking what we could do was we could make a Facebook group for the for the moms of the kids. And what we could do is we could take turns doing Facebook lives where we're teaching like the lesson or whatever, and or somehow we could do it through something where the kids can interact, even maybe the children could get up here with us and help teach the class, right? um my clinical social worker is still seeing me over a Skype type of platform. She's been a world of help. That's awesome. Great Dane, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of you for getting into therapy. You are an amazing mom to those kids, and you should never think about yourself whenever you feel stressed. Just say to yourself, I have an amazing mom. Thank you, Morgan. You're so sweet. So I just have this like overwhelming guilt that I'm just like not doing enough, and I'm just not doing enough. I'm not keeping him entertained. This is like not fun. We're like at each other's throats because we're stuck here at the house and it's raining outside, you guys. And so it's like, well, look at it, Nate. It's soaking wet outside. It's been raining all day. That's what I've been dealing with. Is this? You want to come say hi?
But Mom.
What? Yes, baby. Hold on. Why were you so scared to do the Zoom meeting with your friend?
Don't tell them that.
Okay. Anyway, he's very smart. He's very smart.
I'm
but
smarter than everyone in my class.
Yes, you are very smart. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like I'm failing as a mother, and I'm overwhelmed.
No, you're the daddy.
I'm overwhelmed, and on top of that, so let's just put that to the side because I can deal with mom feeling guilty about being a mom.
Can I say peace sector?
No, baby, please don't do that. Please don't. Now you want listen. After I'm done doing the stream, we'll go. We'll run over. We'll go drive somewhere. Do a little trip. Okay. Give me a kiss. I love you. Okay. And I just want you to be able to get your homework done so that way we can get good grades. Okay. All right. I think doing it like with a group of people is going to be our best bet. So, but thank you for all of those suggestions, you guys. I've been thinking the same thing because it's just hard when it's just me and him. But if it's me and him and like all his friends that he hangs out with at school doing the lesson together over like video chat, wouldn't that be fun? If like you, me, and Brooks's mom and Brooks and
if Brooks's mom and you are with me and you can show them to it, I would be way happier.
You would? Okay.
I wouldn't cry.
Then we can do homework then if it's me, you, and Brooks's mom. That would be cool. Okay. Yes. We're doing it. So there's that. Now, okay, so add that though. So that now I want to talk to you guys about like my mental health, like how I'm feeling in my mind. Girlfriend, you're doing fine, but don't do like most, attempting to save a lot of what you can, not for whatever reasons. Keep it close, worry, and take care of your family. Thanks, Sam. So now after that, like let's take away the mom situation. Like I'm starting to feel like, is there ever going to be, are we going to be okay? Are we going to make it through this? Are we going to be able to go back to our jobs and have a normal life? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that unimpending feeling of doom. I haven't felt that doom feeling since I was getting high, you guys, at all. Like, I have been in such a good space since I got sober that I've just felt amazing. And so I am worrying, and I'm not watching the news. I am not looking at the news, you guys, but I hear what people are talking about. I hear them talking about it on their channels. I hear about, family members that their parents went to work and came home and brought them the coronavirus, and now everybody's sick. Like, I just it's not putting me in a good space mentally. It's dragging my whole vibe down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying my hardest to stay positive. But I'll tell you guys this right now. You never realize how much you have until you don't have it. Right now that we're locked down, right? I'm realizing how much freedom we have here in America. I'm realizing how many nice things we have. The ability to go to the trampoline park, the ability to hang out, at the mall and go shopping at Victoria's Secret, the ability to go on a vacation to the mountains and stay in a cabin with my family, right? All of these things I took for granted. I took those things for granted. I Now that I'm realizing all these amazing things that I'm able to do because I'm sober, because I'm a human, because I live in America and I'm an American citizen, right? And I'm realizing how grateful I've got to change. I've got to do better. Like, I've just been operating like I just have these things, and it just should be given to me. I mean, I'm an American, and this is the way it has to be. But you know what, you guys, it doesn't have to be like that. And shit could be really bad, and we could all be, sentenced to our homes, and the army could come in and hold us to make us stay in our houses and all this crazy stuff, right? Things will get back to normal, but it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Yeah. What time is it in America? It is 4:48 p.m., Morgan. 4:48 p.m. Exactly, High at Last. I love Subway. And that's the thing, like those daily lunches that we would take to go to Subway, we just took that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just something that we didn't really think of like it was a big deal. But now that we can't go somewhere, it's like, damn, I would give anything to be able to go have a Subway sandwich and sit in the restaurant and look outside and have my son there. I would do anything to be able to go to church and and praise the Lord in the church with all the people there. I would do anything to be able to go to an NA or an AA meeting and be surrounded by other addicts and alcoholics that are recovering and feel the good vibes from them. You know what I mean? Um, I'm working really hard, you guys, to make sure that I am bringing you guys daily content to keep you guys busy, to keep you guys in the right headspace. But I just wanted to be honest with you guys and tell you, like, I've been sinking kind of low. It definitely does remind me of when I was using. Thank God I'm not in that place anymore. Jackie, amen, sister, amen. We don't have to go back to that life. And you know what? I want you guys to listen to me right now. We're not going to let some coronavirus push us over the edge to go get high. Okay? We're not going to go out there, and we are going to cope with the way we are feeling in a healthy way. It is okay to feel overwhelmed. It is okay to feel guilty if you're a mom or a dad and you're at home and you feel bad because you feel like you're not doing enough to keep your kids busy and entertained. One thing my mom always told me when I was growing up, and she still tells it to me this day, She is a parent. It's not my job to make sure that every single day is a party. It's my job to raise my son, make sure he has food, water, uh, shelter, clothes, the things that I provide to him that are fun, those things are not necessities. Those things are wants. So I got to be easy on myself and stop being so hard on myself, because you know what? I'm doing a damn good job. But sometimes I need to come on here and talk about it, you guys, because I was literally, you guys don't understand. I was crying my eyes out earlier in the shower because I was just like, all the other moms they're super moms. They're able to like do these arts and crafts and do all this stuff. And I'm just like, what? Like, how do you even like, I feel so depressed. You know what I mean? I feel depressed. Um, but I'm not going to let that depression get the best of me. And that's why I'm coming on here and talking with you guys about it. Like, and my husband even noticed it too, because I come on here with you guys, and then after that, you guys, I take my makeup off and I go back to bed. And I've been struggling with these migraines, so I'll go to bed and I won't wake up until noon the next day. This is getting me so down. So what we're doing in the Patreon, me and the girls were talking about getting up like at 10 or 11, and going out and doing a walk together. Let him use his imagination too. You're not his built-in entertainment. Yes, he has so many toys, Margie, you're right. Yes, Ash, crying in the shower. Girl, because I try not to just like cry out of nowhere unless I'm on here talking to you guys and something gets me emotional. But I was in the shower bawling my eyes out. Why not, Misty? Misty, why don't you have your antidepressant? You need to call Dr. B. Can he not fill it for you? Thank you, High at Last. We are not teachers, exactly. We're doing the best we can. I bet they're not all super moms. Girl, there's no such thing. Hold on. There's no such thing as a super mom. Thank you, Captain. Love you, girl. Well, I don't know if I'm not grieving anything. Like, I'm not feeling grief, you guys. That's not how I'm feeling. Like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not feeling like I'm up to par. I'm feeling a whole lot of, wow, I should be so grateful. Like, this is just reiterating and solidifying the fact that how grateful I am to be alive, how much my life has changed, how much recovery has done for me, how I will never stop talking about recovery on this channel. I will never stop sharing and supporting and helping others. I enjoy your channel, girlfriend, and all who support. Thanks, Sam. You're the bomb, man. I really appreciate you too. And you know what? It feels good to hear you guys say that you enjoy my channel and that I'm helping you, because sometimes I like right now it's good to hear it, because I've been feeling I just been feeling down. But there's one thing that I will not do, and that is I will not break my stride. I will not stop putting out videos to support addicts and alcoholics that need it. I will not be inconsistent. Consistency is my middle name. Nicole Consistency Pludre. I will keep putting videos out no matter how I feel. You know why? Because it's not about me. I am doing this to help others. And that's one of the things that is helping me right now, you guys, is I am throwing myself into service. I am throwing myself into helping others. It is saving my life right now. Okay? If I wasn't helping other people, I would be going psycho right now. But I get to talk to many people all day long. I am so grateful for my job, because I get to help people. When they call up, I get to talk to them. I get to give them suggestions. I get to help them find treatment, you know? Having that is helping me. it's helping me, you guys. Being of service and helping you guys, it's saving my life, because each time I find my mind slipping into like that depression, that slipping into that this is never going to end mode, guess what happens? My phone will ring. I'll get a text message. One of the girls from Patreon will text message me. One of my sponsees will text message me. And I'm like, pull it together, Nicole. Pull it together. Get your head out of your ass. You got work to do, right? You got work to do. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. See, I feel better already. I feel better already. I feel better already, you guys. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Does anybody else want to come up here and talk about how you're feeling? How about it? I'm going to put a link in the chat. Hold on. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to put a link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and talk about how you're feeling, how anything you want to talk about, okay? Because just like you guys are here for me, I want to be here for you guys. So anything you need, okay? Sorry. Let me get the link for you guys. If no one goes up, Captain can come up. That's right. But we're going to let I'm going to put the link in the chat. We'll see if anybody wants to come up. If nobody else wants to come up, then you know Captain will. She always takes one for the team. And here's the thing, you guys. Like, I am so glad that I have you guys to sit here and process and talk to, because I would be going insane. You guys have to understand, like, my husband's at work all day long. It's just me. And so I am so thankful and grateful for you guys. You guys are helping me by allowing me to make videos and by coming and hanging out with me and chatting with me. You guys are helping me. So thank you so much. Okay, let me copy this link. What I do, because this is what I've learned from my recovery, is that what will happen, it's called self-pity. Okay? Have you guys ever heard of self-pity? One of the things that us addicts struggle with is self-pity. Okay? And so when you're over there and you're pouting and you're like, oh, woe is me. My life is so terrible. I'm never going to be able to get out of this situation. We're never going to be able to get out of this lockdown, right? That's self-pity mode. What does self-pity do for somebody that has an addiction problem? Even if you're in recovery, what does it do to you when you're feeling sorry for yourself? Not a damn thing. So what I do is I say, I got to get on and I need to talk about it. I need to talk about the way I'm feeling. I need to get this shit out. And then I realize this self-pity is not, I am going to be okay. You are going to be okay. We are going to be okay. We are going to get through this. Okay. We've been through way worse. We're addicts. How many of you guys have been homeless outside sleeping underneath a fucking bridge somewhere? How many of you guys have used a rig after somebody and you didn't know if they could have had any kind of disease? How many of you guys went months without having any money and just hustling to get dope? How many of you guys have not had a roof over your head before? How many of you guys have lost jobs because of your addiction? Okay, the coronavirus, corona who? We can do this. We can do this. We are going to keep pushing through it. Okay? I quit going to any. Hey, Jackie, you're always welcome here, okay? You're helping me right now. Oh, anytime, sis. Homeless and in a wheelchair. I heard that high at last. I heard that. Okay, so this is me pep talking myself, okay? You saw me at the beginning of the video. I was feeling self-pity. I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. The feeling of woe is me was hitting me hard. And I was like, I need to come on and talk to everybody. But what I've learned from staying sober and working the program and doing my thing is that when I get into that self-pity mode, I'm not going anywhere but down when I'm in that headspace. So what I have to do is I have to pull myself out of that, and I have to come on and I have to shake get it together, Nicole. You know, am I saying that you can't feel feelings? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is do not stay in that shit. Do not sit there and marinate in self-pity. Do not sit there and spend the night in your guilt and shame. Because if you do, you're asking for a recipe for relapse. You're asking to pick up. Okay. That's what happens to an addict when they are in self-pity mode. Because what happens after self-pity? Then we go into justifying and rationalizing what we could do to make us feel better because we're having the pity, right? My life is so terrible. This damn quarantine. I can't even leave my house. But I could go get a Xanax and I could relax and nobody would know. And then everything would be okay again. Justifying and rationalizing.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Mama?
Hey. I'm just hanging out in the bathroom, so if you hear the shower running, that's what it is.
That's okay.
Because little man's in there.
Tell us how you're feeling.
It's been hard. Like, some days I'm okay. I'm lighting here. Anyways, some days have been okay, and some days I'm like I just need out of the house.
Yeah.
Honestly, and like I totally, can relate with you guys, and we're all stuck in the house, and our kids are like, let's go to the park or whatever, and they're like, baby, it's closed. And like, if you have young ones, they don't understand. Like, mine being nonverbal and he's autistic, like if he wants to go out of the house, like either just tell him no or like, redirect him to something else. And like, it's just hard because like you said, like they're not going to school. They're relying on you to go do like, homework with them. And, some people aren't teachers. And I mean, we're all teachers as mothers, but like going to school is a whole different ballgame. And
right.
It's crazy. So like honestly, I'm not even making my kid do anything. He's only in preschool, and like they just want him to color and do like, how many's on this page, like 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Honestly, right. I'm not even doing anything with him. I mean, I probably should, but like he has learning disabilities, and like honestly, I don't even know if he knows his colors.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Don't stress yourself out over it. You could even do little things like while he's in the bath time, get a toy, and if he can sign to you that it's red, or if he can acknowledge like it's red. Is this red, Kenny? Is this green? Because pre-K, honestly, he's going to be okay. But what Nate is doing is he's reading and writing and doing math, and so I don't want him to fall back on everything that he's learned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're doing a great job. Don't stress yourself out. You know what I'm saying?
And like he just started, like Kenny just started, like he'll nod his head yes, or he'll shake his head no. Like he just started that in the last couple of months. Like
that's great.
I showed him the shoes one day. I said, hey, you want to go to grandma's? And he shook his head yes. And I'm like, I'm so proud of you, kiddo, and like just little things like that. And people don't realize, like, how like he's autistic and nonverbal, but they do know how to communicate. And he's behind in his development, but he's getting there. And I know it's not going to be like he's 4 years old. He's not where a 4-year-old should be. But I think he's around like 2. So, you know, I know, like, it'll be all in his IEP and everything, and, like, the school said that they'll work with him and things like that if we ever go back to school.
Right. Well,
But,
we are. We're going to go back to school no matter what. They'll start, if they have to, they might just do school during the summertime.
Okay.
You know, I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
Right.
We'll see. But
Yeah.
don't listen to me. You are such a bright, shining light in the Patreon group. I really appreciate it. You helped me so much in there just by being consistent and talking with everybody and hanging out and being supportive. Like, it really helps me. So I appreciate you. You're an asset to the group. So I love you, girl.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Anytime. I love
So-
you. Okay, I'm going to jump off and see if somebody wants to come on, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
Be good, girl.
Bye.
For those of you guys that don't know, that's Mama of Kenny, and she is in Patreon with all of us, and she's just very active, and she's very supportive, and she's doing a great job, and I appreciate it so much, you guys, so much. And we, you know what? That's another thing. That group of women and men in the Patreon has been helping me so much, you guys, because I go in there and I see all of you guys talking and I see all of you guys hanging out, and that helps me to snap out of it, you know, because I'm like, come on, Nicole, you got to help people. This is what you're here for. And so you guys help me just by being in there and talking and just being a part of my Patreon. So I really appreciate you guys for being there. That's what they do with all of us. The schools are thinking that we all need to homeschool, you guys. It's pretty crazy. Or teach them, you know. It's difficult. Okay. I know Mama is such a good girl. Who else wants to come up and share how they're feeling? So Mama, listen to me, Mama. Don't stress yourself out. Kenny is young enough that you can just do colors and point to it and stuff like that, just to where he's comfortable. You know what I mean? So you're going to be all right. I'm super proud of you, girl. If anybody else wants to come up, let me get the link. Sorry about that, guys. How's everybody else feeling? Is anybody having any struggles or feeling out of, you know, we all struggle, you know. I would be lying to you guys if I came on here and acted like I don't ever feel, you know, some type of way, right? Ash, do you want to come on? Come on, Captain, where you at? Ash, do you want to come? I know, Misty. I know. There's the link, you guys. So tell me this, you guys. So the meetings every night at 7, they're helping everybody. Is everybody getting a lot out of that? Are you guys enjoying having those meetings? Are you guys enjoying me having people on to tell their stories? I hope so, because I look forward to doing those live streams every night, you guys. I'm like, I got to do my video. I got to do my video. And so I hope that they're helping you guys, because they're helping me. In fact, I need to see if Kaylee is going to come on and do her redo her story with us, because I don't know if she is. Hold on. Shoot. Is that it? Emily, do you want to come up and chit chat with us? I'm trying to look at me. Hi at last. Do you want to come on? Oh man, I want somebody to come up here and chit chat with me. It's okay. You don't have to. It's okay. I understand. They're helping you guys? Okay. So tonight, if Kaylee doesn't come on, what do you guys want to talk about? If Kaylee can't come on tonight, what do you guys want to talk about? I got my handy dandy notepad out. Okay. So the other day we talked about relapse and isolation. Tonight we can talk about, let's see, let me get my book out because we haven't done the NA book in a while. Hold on, let me get this. Okay. All right. So I think the last place we left off here, you guys, was step 4. Okay. Oh, it's okay how it lasts. You guys don't have to come up. Okay. Yes, the last place we left off was step 3. Okay. How about this? We can do step 4 tonight. Would y'all want that? Do you want Misty? Misty's 9 months is tomorrow. Hell yeah. Misty. Tomorrow we have Sean coming on to share his story. And then on Wednesday we have Brian from SoberTube. So if you want to, Misty, you can come on. I guess we could do, you want to do a stream tomorrow during the day? Because tomorrow night I have somebody coming on at 7. I would love that if you want to come on, for real. Tuesday we got Misty's been with us the whole time too, you guys. She has been she's been with me the whole time here on Real Talk Recovery. So it's been pretty awesome. Okay, so here's the thing. It's okay. You guys don't have to come on. I'm going to come back on at 7 anyway. Misty, let me get a hold of Kaylee. Hold on. Because I don't even know if she's coming on tonight. Okay, let me see. Hey, girl. Oh, Emily. Thanks, girl.
This makes me so nervous
Hey, girl.
every time I do it. Hi.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's just talking to other people and knowing that like people are looking at me and shit. Gives me
Well, you
bad
did great
anxiety.
last time. Listen, I want to have a dedicated day where you come on and do your story because last time it was like in the middle of that video. And so what I was thinking, maybe you could do it.
Messed up my mic.
Do what?
John called me and messed up my mic, so I texted him before I went on here, and I was like, "Do not text or call me and make me look a fool. I'll kill you."
Do you want to come on Thursday night and do your story on the channel?
Tuesday?
Thursday.
Yeah, I could probably do Thursday, yeah.
Or do you want to do, or we can do it next week sometime because I want to do like a dedicated video with just for your story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think I'd probably have to like write everything out just know like what to say and what not to say. Well, I also want to like put a trigger warning up because like looking back at that, I was like, like if I feel like I should have probably said a trigger warning because I know other people have struggled with like sexual assault and whatnot, and I was like, ooh, I really didn't want to like make anyone feel uncomfortable if they weren't expecting that, you know.
So that's what we'll do. How about this? Well, you know what? Let's do it next week. You want to do it next week, Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm free anytime. You know, I'm stuck at home with this quarantine.
The reason why I say, well, because here's the thing. We've got Sean coming on tomorrow, Brian coming on Wednesday. Then Thursday and Friday, I just want to do like regular videos where it's just like, I thought Thursday what we could do is like a free for all where you guys can call in, you guys can come up here, we can just have like a fun, maybe we could just do fun stuff. Maybe we could even prank call people. I don't know, just have fun.
Yeah,
you know?
that would be fun. That would be fun.
I was thinking we could do like, I could get on the phone and call people and be like, hello, this is Seymour Butts.
Oh my God, yes, do it. That would be amazing.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think because I know that I want you. Yeah, let's do it Tuesday. I'll remind you too. And we'll just do a dedicated video for you on Tuesday. What's going on? How are you feeling with being pregnant and being on lockdown?
It sucks because I feel like there's literally like, it's like the Kardashians, like, Kim, there's people that are dying, you know, and then there's me like crying at home because I can't enjoy my pregnancy. It's hard because I know it's literally killing people, but it's just like being stuck at home and not being able to go to my doctor's appointments and check on the baby. Like, I'm like a freaking hypochondriac. If I even like feel something's wrong and I can't check on the baby, like I had to get a Doppler because I was like convinced that something was wrong. So like those meetings and being able to talk to my doctor were really like, they were helping me with my anxiety a lot. And it's just like, I can't do my gender reveal now. I can't do my anatomy scan, you know, I can't leave the house. Me and John had a bonfire the other night and we told everybody, we're like, it's just going to be us. Like, nobody's there. We're the ones that went out and bought the wood and everything for the fire and set it all up. And, you know, and we had this neighbor try to come and like, you know, it's like, it's disrespectful of people that are high risk, not respecting that they're asking you to stay away.
Right.
It's hard because I'm past the point in my pregnancy where like something could happen to the baby, so it makes me feel a little better now, but it's like I have a low immune system and like being born on heroin and stuff like that did some janky stuff to my body, you know, so if anything goes around now, I'll get it. So it just makes me really nervous, like knowing that I could get this.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous because because Neil has to go to work, and
Yeah.
I just think about him getting sick and us losing him. You know what I mean? That's what I get worried about.
And that's father. Yeah.
But that's not going to happen. We're going to be okay. You know what I mean? How are you getting through the days? What are you doing to fill your free time?
My friend just sent me a bunch of books and crystals and everything, so I've just been trying to like distract myself as much as possible, which has been nice, but I'm getting so stir crazy and bored. Like, I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter and taking naps, so that's how.
Oh yeah.
It's just this
is a perfect time.
Yeah,
because you're pregnant.
Watch all the series. Yeah.
You know, when I was pregnant, girl, I loved to eat when I was pregnant. I would eat something and I would lay down and I would just watch movies and veg out when I was not high. Because my dumb ass was high. I'm so proud of you for like staying sober and doing the right thing during your pregnancy. You know?
I think I don't want to make it all about me or anything. I don't want to stay on here too long, but it's just, I think, like what you were saying, I had to catch the replay of the video last night because I was sick, but you were saying about like how like in isolation you have a lot more thoughts of relapse, and just because you're bored, you know, so you're thinking like, oh, like a Xanax would pass the time, and I can totally relate to that. Like, I was just so sick and had a migraine yesterday myself, and I was just thinking like, it's hard not to want a painkiller when you're actually in pain. And like being new in recovery myself, those thoughts come to me all the time, and it's just, I feel guilty for even thinking that way, like, because I've got a baby in me, but it's just, it's hard. I need to be held accountable and like have someone to go to and just be like, I'm really struggling, and like,
oh yeah. And listen to me, it's not, you don't have to listen, don't feel guilty. The way you're feeling is absolutely normal. that's what we do. We're addicts. Okay. So it's normal to think about using. The thing about it is you don't have to act on those thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
You can think it all you want, but just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you are thinking about using, or you are having a struggle, then go tell everybody. Go into the Patreon chat and tell everybody, hey guys, it's Emily, and I just was thinking about getting high today. And watch what happens. Everybody will come talk to you, and it's so amazing when you tell on your disease. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Snitching on your addiction.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Because what we do is we, in our minds, that addiction part of our minds, it's the part that's manipulative and secretive and likes to conjure up ideas. And so your brain right now, one side of it is like trying to do that, and then the other side of it is trying to get back to, the place where it was before it ever got addicted. And so you're like, it's like a battle between good and evil, and so the fact that you're conscious of the fact that you're thinking of using, that's the first step. That's a good thing, because like I said, if you're conscious and you're aware that it's not something you need to be doing, you can make changes. That's why you snitch on. Tell somebody, tell everybody about it. That's what I do. I come on my channel and I tell the whole world about it. Hey guys, I just thought about getting high. Guess what? Now I can't get high because I done told everybody. you know?
Exactly.
So I love you, girl. I'm glad you came on. Thank you so much.
Okay. I love you.
All right, be good. Snitch on your addiction.
I will.
You guys like that? Snitching on your addiction. So it's really true, you guys. Like, what's done in the dark will come to the light. So if you're struggling and you're thinking all these things in your mind about getting high and relapsing, then tell somebody about it. Tell everybody about it. Make yourself a YouTube channel and just tell the world that you about getting that you thought you wanted to get high, and see what happens. You won't get high. It helps me so much. It saves my life, you guys. It saves my life. So anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta go get a charger for my phone because it's like not working. And then I'll be back on at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Does that sound good? Isn't that cool? Hi at last. I got you. You guys, Richard, right? Hi at last has been welcomed into the inner circle. So you guys all welcome Hi at last. He's part of the fam bam now. And I really want you to know how much I appreciate you, man, just being active in the chats and supporting me. And I appreciate all you guys. But when we get somebody new into the channel that's really just like going the extra mile to support the channel and be front and center at all the meetings, I want to take a chance to recognize people that do that. And so there's a lot of you that have recently stepped to the forefront of the meetings and started really trying to get in where you fit in and help other people. So I really appreciate all of you guys, and I'm proud of you guys. And you're doing exactly what you should be doing to stay sober. If you want to stay sober and you want to succeed in your recovery, you get right into the front, okay? You say, hold up, wait a minute, I'm trying to stay sober, I got to get up in it, okay? And you get in the front of the group and you have everybody rally around you. You say, what do they say? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So if you're struggling and you need help, you need to tell it. So that way you'll get that oil. Okay, so it's probably one of the best things you can do, you guys. If you're struggling, get right in the middle and come hang out with us, and be active, be part of the group. Actually, let us know who you are, because then everybody can rally around you, and it's fucking amazing. I love you guys. So I'll see you guys. It's 5:30. Okay, so I'll see you in an hour and a half. All right, you guys. All right. Love y'all. Love you, Cindy Moore. I'm so glad to see you back in the chat, girl.